Hello, YouTube. It's Shelter the Destroyer. And we're going to watch Markiplier's Korean massage. Anyway, grab your snackies, grab your bevies, let me know what you're eating or drinking down below. Let's get to watch them. Okay, I have it muted.
Okay, so this is my own bathhouse story. The title is...
Have you ever been to a Korean bathhouse? In general, I have been to one. Like, it's like a Korean like spa kind of thing. Is it like a sauna? Korean sauna. I've been to a Korean sauna.
And then my skin was rubbed clean off. Oh.
Yep. That you can pay for them to scrub you everywhere in every crevice with these like exfoliating gloves. And there's a bunch of people, and you gotta be naked, by the way, of course, but you gotta be completely naked, and they get everywhere. I haven't done this because I don't vibe with strangers touching me in my parts. But this is definitely something you can do.
Wait, no, I got a better title. Okay. Quote, and then he flipped me over.
And then he flipped me over.
Ooh, okay. Intriguing.
In Korea, it's a thing that they have bathhouses. It's a thing in many cultures. And in these bathhouses, you are naked. I've been to them before. You know, I've been to them in Korea. I've been to them here in LA. But when I went to Korea last time, my cousin said something very interesting to me. He said, "You want massage?"
Oh my God. It's not gonna be like that.
And I go, "I don't mind a massage. I like massage." And he goes, "Oh, you want massage?" And I said yes. And when we entered,
that's a screen to pause on. Just to let you know, Pentanium, hello, and Chili Penguin Night, thank you for the follow, guys. Welcome. I don't like massages because that is a stranger touching me and they hurt. Like, I find them to be painful, and like it's like, oh, you could ask them to go lighter, and I'm like, listen, I would rather just have a back rub at that point, but I don't want like a stranger touching me. So like, it's a whole thing. I don't like them.
into the bathhouse, we walked past these two mats there, and there was someone getting scrubbed, like someone getting washed, like physically washed.
Like by another person?
By another person. Yeah, there was another person. The only non-nude person in this entire bathhouse was the person doing the scrubbing. He had shorts on. So it was a bit of an oddity.
He had his shorts on, so his package doesn't like rub up all on ya, because like they getting in there.
But I passed it by because I was like, I know massages from the Korean bathhouse here in LA. So we go to the bathhouse, we say, oh, can we relax and we have a good time? And then my turn comes to get a massage. And my cousin guides me to where the massage is going, and he guides me right to the tables that the other guy was getting scrubbed down on. And the guy has his scrub rag.
You ready? He's ready.
And he flips it over his shoulder a few times and then slaps the bed, and he's like, hop up.
Is it the same rag that he was scrubbing the other person with?
Now that I think about it, I do not think he...
No, it has to be a different rag. It has to be. I don't think
he changed the washcloth.
He probably just has 100 billion of the same washcloth, okay? It's probably the green one. You know what I'm talking about? You can get them at like H Mart, Super H Mart, Korean places. Like this really scratchy green, sometimes it's red, green towel. And there's like 2 black lines on it. And it's scratchy as hell. And I have some of them. I buy them for exfoliation. You're not supposed to use soap with them. You are supposed to just like wet your skin, wet this cloth, and scrub until literally you can see your skin flake off. But yeah.
Rang it out, dipped it in the bucket, it's fine.
He smacked the table. What do you think the smacking it?
Oh no, what is this anime? Am I Oshimon? This is the yeast cell. Which, ew, for this situation. But
Is for.
Yeah, when I got up there, he got a bucket of water and he just splooshed it over the top, and water ran off and clean.
I hate that. It's not clean.
When I got up there, he got a bucket of water and he just splooshed it over the top.
I mean, I guess the idea is you're at a bathhouse. You should be clean at this point. But that dude's skin is all over that table.
And, water ran off and clean instantly. No problem there.
Wow.
So I lie face down on this table. I'm mortified.
You're sniffing that dude's skin cells right off the table.
But I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll get it over with. It is what it is. And this guy went at me like he hated me. Everything about me, everything that I stood for was written upon my skin.
What did that
he hated me. Everything about me.
I love distract.
Everything that I stood for was written upon my skin, and he needed to remove it. And I just remember the most incredible pain of just the cheese grater of it. And my back was bad enough, and he gets every part of my back, top to bottom.
Fully naked here too, right?
Yeah. So then he says some words to me that I didn't understand at the time. Now I know he was telling me to turn.
What's your safe word? Oh no!
He's telling me to flip over, but I'm not understanding it. So he kind of like digs his hand underneath like my.
Oh my god.
Torso and my legs, and he flips me over, and then he continues to scrub, and I'm like, okay, I'm face up naked.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, Ray's making a joke about my bra story in Japan. Let me quickly tell you, the first time I went to Japan, I like going to Shibuya 109, and I went to specifically Mars in Shibuya 109. It's where, clothing are. And like this lady, I was like, oh, I like this outfit. Can I try it on? Because basically what they do is like the workers come in and they dress a mannequin. So there's multiple mannequins and they'll dress a mannequin in a style. So you can see how the clothing that is available to you can be worn, right? Not abnormal, except the people that are working the shopkeepers are the ones that are doing it. So like it will be geared to like their fashion styles kind of. So I was like, I like this. Can I try it on? She goes, okay. She's like, I was like, can I try on? We don't speak each other's language at all. Like, I'm like, okay, try on. And so she goes in with me to help. She's like, I will help you. And I was like, okay. She goes in and she's like, do you want to try on this bra? She's not saying this in English, by the way. She's like gesturing and like being like, try on, and holds up a bra. And I was like, sure. Cause it was a bra, but it was like a shirt. Like, it was, like, obviously made to be kind of seen. It goes under your clothes and you can see it or whatever. So, she helps me get on it. She helps me put the bra on. This is the first year I've gone, okay? So, I'm significantly younger, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? I'm, like, a little bit, like... I'm shy, right? This woman manhandles me into this bra, turns me around, scoops her hands under my boobs to position my bra, like my boobs in the bra correctly, tightens the front of the bra, because it had like it basically it was padded, made your boobs look bigger, and then she pokes my boobs and goes, see? With a big smile. Like big boobs. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like, and I was just like, yeah. Manhandled my ass into this bra. And I was like, what? Oh my God. It was wild. Like when I say scooped, I mean like she kind of like positioned my boob. It wasn't like she wasn't like bare really touching me until she was like poking my boobs afterwards, but it was still kind of like, what the fuck? It was wild. But yeah, that's what Mark is experiencing with this scrubbing.
And then he continues to scrub, and I'm like, okay, I'm face up naked. My ghibli bits are all out in the open, but you know, it is what it is. Here we go. And he goes just as hard on my front. And then when he gets to my legs, he does this, what I can only describe as a long, smooth motion that ended with him pretending like my balls were not there. And he plows from toe to waist through.
Oh my God.
Mashing my balls out of the way like bumper cars. Boom! Getting in my inner thigh.
Yeah, it was sort of like how, yeah, like she kind of like manhandled my boobs into this thing. She did kind of like scoop the sides of my boobs. It was a whole thing. And I was like, oh my God.
I can only tell you this guy was extremely thorough because it took 3 impacts to get my whole inner thigh on one leg before he switches to the other side.
Oh my God.
And you'd think he'd start on the outside of the leg to give my balls a break after being smashed to bits. No, he starts.
No. They're already smashed. You could breathe in a minute. You can breathe when he's done.
It's on the inside on that side and just wham!
Same direction all the way.
Just full connection. It's just, he didn't give a shit. So it was over before I knew it. And I swear when I got up, he had a cigarette somehow. I don't know how, but he had one.
Was it good for you?
This is not even a joke, but I only remembered it afterwards when he was done.
So, 100%. I have gone to the Korean BathHouse spa thing. I have never gotten that done because I've looked it up, and like people will be like, they get everywhere. They're like, they get every crevice, and they're like ripping your skin off while they're doing it. And I'm like, I will pass. Like, no, thank you. I don't even go and get waxed. Like, no. Though that is like, so these are all like extra costs that you could do, right? Like you can get a massage, you can get your skin scrubbed off. If you're a lady, you can sit in this, there's this thing, I don't know what it is. I guess it's for lady bit health. And they put like a cape over you and you sit on this thing and under like this weird chair. And under this weird chair, there's like a pot of like herbs, right? That they, I guess, steam or something. I don't know. And so, like, you know, your lady bits getting steamed with herbs. I don't know. It's weird to me. I mean, I've never done it. I don't really know what it's supposed to do, but it's a thing. So, I don't know. You can also get like waxing done. A lot of them have nail salons in there. So you can go get your nails done and stuff. You don't have to be naked for the nail part. There's like communal areas that have the saunas in there. So like the private areas where you have to be naked are like the bath areas. And then there's like sleep areas and there's like a locker room. And then there's like the open like sauna area. And all the sauna areas like mixed and you have like a t-shirt and shorts that you have to wear that they give you. But like, yeah, it's it's a little wild. There's a lot going on. They also always have, well, I say always. They generally have good food there too, because like you can spend the night there. Like you can be up, like you pay for 24 hours. You can be there for 24 hours, and there's like a restaurant in there. And the food was pretty good from that restaurant. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think you're allowed to be naked for the nail part because it is in the unisex area. So I think they would tell you no.